Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Saving Souls on Monday, the shoe review channel for the style-conscious man who wants to look like a boss on a budget. I shop at thrift stores and I shop online, and I'm always looking for the best deal in menswear, and I find them. Follow every week. This week we're talking about Joseph Abboud and the double monk strap shoe. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful shoe. When I found this shoe at the thrift store, I saw it as soon as I walked in. I ran over to it, noticed it was my size. It passed a couple of my tests, and I should make a separate video about how I decide if a shoe is worthy to buy or not. And I was so excited because I've been wanting a double monk strap. I have a lot of shoes, and I don't have a double monk strap, but now I do. I held it up into the air like Rafiki held Simba and said, yes, yes. So let's talk about Joseph Abboud first, and then we'll talk about this amazing shoe. Joseph Abboud, born in 1950, grew up in South Boston, pretty tough part of town. I wonder if he knew Whitey Bulger and the Irish mobsters who ruled that area. But he grew up in a working class family, Lebanese parents, and his mother had to work 2 jobs because his father had gotten in some sort of accident and left him bedridden. And Joseph Abboud had it pretty rough. He went to UMass State School and did his last 2 years in Europe, traveling around. He ended up in Paris. Now, he didn't go to Paris to study fashion. He was going to be a school teacher. But he was sitting in a subway train late at night, and a couple got on the train, and the guy is wearing a perfectly tailored tuxedo, looked amazing from head to toe. The woman is wearing an amazing gown. And he was just mesmerized by this couple, and he was wondering, I don't know what world you guys are from, what kind of, scene that you're in, but I want to be a part of that scene. I want to be a part of your world. And he came back and dove into the world of fashion. He got a job with Ralph Lauren and was mentored by Ralph Lauren, but right around 1987, he decided he wanted to leave and go off on his own to make a more modern European design of menswear. I heard an interview with him and Chaz Palminteri. And Chaz Palminteri is the actor from A Bronx Tale, one of my favorite, if not probably my very favorite mob movie. Great movie. And he has his own podcast, and he has interesting people on, and he has several episodes with Joseph Abboud that are worth watching. And they have a casual conversation because I guess they're buddies. And Joseph Abboud said in one of the conversations that he wanted to leave Ralph Lauren to create a line of clothing that made men feel like men and not like boys. And that might have been kind of a jab at the Ivy League preppy fashion that was so popular in the 80s. Well, let's talk a little bit about this shoe, because this really is an elegant, amazing shoe. One of the cool things about a double monk strap is just the fact that there's so much leather. There's no laces. It's just all leather, and it's cut fairly high. So they come in many different patterns of leather, many different styles. You could have a whole collection of just double monk strap shoes, and I hope to find more of them in my hunting. I found these for, I think it was $20. This shoe would normally run around $200. It's genuine leather. I like brown instead of black for a double monk strap, and for a lot of dress shoes, more versatile. But this isn't your tuxedo shoe. This is a shoe that you can wear casually, you can wear dressy. This is a shoe you can wear all day. It's got a rubber sole. That really makes it a lot more comfortable. One of the cool things about this monk strap is that it's just a little thing that maybe no one would notice, but I notice it. If you notice, this second buckle here is a little bit off kilter. They're not perfectly parallel. It was cut to be a little off on purpose, because that's the sign of a really nice double monk strap. Another thing that's really interesting about a shoe like this is the fact that it's pointed toe. I mean, look how pointy that toe is. A pointed toe shoe is the boss's shoe. A pointed toe shoe is not the factory worker's shoe. When you're wearing a shoe like this, it's not just the double monk strap, it's a pointed toe double monk strap. It kind of makes you a double boss with these. And what would you wear with this amazing shoe? Now, like I said, you could wear almost anything. It's so versatile. It's like a loafer in that way. So you could absolutely wear it with your jeans and t-shirt, and it classes you way up. Makes you look great in just a jeans and t-shirt. But let's pick an outfit. I'd go with some charcoal jeans, nice charcoal color, dark gray, 100% cotton. And this is a slim fit jean, and the cuff of the pant on this jeans is just gonna fall just right above the shoe to expose the shoe. And then I would go full Joseph Abboud. I got a Joseph Abboud sport coat that's also charcoal, so we're going for a little bit of a monochromatic look here. And then we're going with a Joseph Abboud blue and white striped dress shirt, 100% cotton. The jacket is 100% wool, but it's a light wool. It's almost like linen, except for it doesn't get wrinkly. This is a great sport coat. I love it. And then I would go with, just as kind of a cheeky nod to Ralph Lauren, I got a Ralph Lauren tie with my Joseph Abboud outfit. And that's a good outfit. I might throw on some cologne with it. Let's pick out some cologne to go with our Joseph Abboud outfit. And I would wear, I love this stuff. I'm a huge Tom Ford fan. Tom Ford is super expensive. This stuff is super affordable. Maison Alhambra, Fabulo Intense. So it's a clone of Tom Ford's Effing Fabulous. And I don't want to say the whole word because then YouTube will probably flag the video as inappropriate content, but you get the picture. And this smells very floral on the top notes, woody and spicy. It's effing fabulous, just like Tom Ford markets it as. Now, I like to end my videos off with a style tip. I like to lace you guys up. I was given some advice many years ago by a Buddhist monk. And he told me, always respect your robes. And that's good advice. You could use it, always respect your garments, always respect your clothes. It's a sign of self-respect, a sign of self-love. It's self-care. You treat yourself with respect and others treat you with respect. You treat yourself like a boss and you become a boss and others treat you like a boss. But it's got another aspect to it. Always respect your robes. It's a sign of respect for your family, a sign of respect for your wife, for your kids, for your employees, for your coworkers, for your neighbors. That neighbor kid across the street who doesn't have a dad might be looking out the window at you every time that you walk to your car. And he notices how amazing you put yourself together. You're ironed up, you're tailored, you're crisp and clean, you're always wearing nice clothes, nice shoes. You don't know who's watching. It's actually a way to uplift society, to do your part every single day by offering the very best version of you to the world. So always respect your robes, and that means you should get them tailored if you need. Get them fixed and sewn if you need. Wash them regularly, iron them. And you say, oh, it's a pain in the butt to iron. You're doing this as a sign of respect for yourself, as a gift to yourself, as a gift to others. One last look. Don't go nowhere. This is a beautiful shoe. The double monk strap. You need this for your collection. Thanks for watching.